Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rock Kaput. My name is Alex, and I'm going to talk about the new single of Weezer tonight, called We Might As Well Be Strangers. It is from their upcoming new album in August, their 20th album. Looking forward to that. But before we get into it, as always, if you like our content, please hit like and subscribe to our channel so you get notified when we release new episodes. Yeah, let's get it on. For those who don't know Weezer by now, they are a power pop rock, alternative rock band from California, led by Rivers Cuomo. They emerged in the mid-90s, and their first two albums, called Blue Album and Pinkerton, are considered landmark albums of its era and this style of alternative rock. Yeah, and ever since they delivered album after album, some pale in comparison to their untouchable first two. Some don't, and some are very good, and some are even great. Yeah, and this single and the single before this, released in April, are the first songs we hear since their Seasons project in 2022, when they released 4 EPs in a row, one for every season of the year. So, let's talk about the new single, We Might As Well Be Strangers. First, the song features some members of the alternative rock band Wednesday from North Carolina. Carly Hartman on vocals and Sandy Chalmers on pedal steel. Yeah, I suspect probably to appeal to younger audiences. Yeah, I think that's the case again. This does not come as a surprise, because as some of you might know, Weezer collaborated before with younger bands, like in 2014 on Everything Will Be Alright in the End. Bethany Cosentino from Best Coast sang on the song, how was it called? Go Away, right. And yeah, both songs are duets with a female counterpart. Rivers of Weezer is singing the male part. Yeah, and on We Might As Well Be Strangers, it's kind of the same. And in direct comparison, I have to say the new track, to me, is clearly the weaker track. It has kind of a sing-along quality, which is nice, and has a bittersweet and nostalgic sentiment. Yeah, typical for Weezer. But the melody, in my opinion, is not that original. And yeah, lyrically, well, it's about remembering someone you were once very close to, and now you realize you're basically strangers now. So both lyrics and also the sentiment in the songs are quite typical for Weezer. But that doesn't automatically mean it's good. So, yeah, and the vocal contribution from Carly is okay, nothing to write home about. The arrangement is quite nice, with cool bass accents in the verse and also a cool guitar sound. Yeah, but yeah, I mean that's about it. I don't think it's very special melodically, and also as a song, as a duet. I find it rather boring. My verdict is meh and rather disappointing. I'm sorry. I always have very high expectations from Weezer, I have to say. I'm a big fan. So, but as I said before, earlier this year in April, Weezer released a first single of the upcoming album called Shine Again, which is much better in my opinion. It is written by Pat Wilson, Weezer's drummer and a multi-instrumentalist. He rarely contributes songs for Weezer. He has his own band called The Special Goodness, but he provided a song, he wrote a song for the Weezer album Red called Automatic, which was quite cool. He also sang on it. Yeah, and on this one, I assume he also plays guitar, and he also plays the cool solo with a very interesting guitar sound. So, yeah, and this song is in a very different way than We Might As Well Be Strangers. It is more uplifting, resilient, and optimistic, and has a rough and a heavier rock edge. And great singing by Rivers later in the song. So it's clearly the better song of those two released, but also I wouldn't call it great, but pretty good. So yeah, those first two singles both are not that great, but I'm still looking forward to the new album because I know Rivers always delivers at least one or two great songs on every album. And I'm sure he won't disappoint again. So yeah, so Rivers, we are counting on you. So yeah, so this was my short review of We Might As Well Be Strangers, and also Shine Again a little bit in the end. Yeah, listen to both songs and tell me your opinion in the comments. Yes, we really read them and answer them, yeah. And I'm really curious what you have to say. So, and how you like the songs. Please tell me. And yes, the new album is coming in August. We're really looking forward to that. Take care and see you on Rock Kaputt.